stretch of this season, Greg, what do you make of potential first-round series in this postseason?
Well, there's certainly some matchups that I think plenty of fans would love to see, but we still have a bit of time for things to kind of fall into place. That's what makes this time of year so exciting.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the pivot, manning the middle. To the paint. And Paul with the block. Bridges inside. He's against Bridges.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Here's McBride. He's covered by Ball. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. 4-point game. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Towns. New York, no good that time either. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Basket, good.
So
Clark, the future of the league is bright with the likes of Brandon Miller roaming the floor.
Yeah, I like him a lot. In 2024, he was 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting. Chet and Wemby were the 2 guys ahead of him, and we know how good both of those guys are. I think he's in a great position to continue to grow and potentially be an all-star.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at New York, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And checking out New York, they're playing consistent basketball right now. Just what a team wants to do at this stage of the season. You want to go into the postseason knowing who you are and what you're capable of.
New York shooting their first free throw of the night.
Josh Hart is one of those guys who just seems to be all over the place all at the same time. I mean, he'll defend anybody, and when it comes to guards, there's nobody that rebounds is better than him.
Now, here's Bridges. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the Hornets' playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Pass to Hart. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hart's got 5 now.
A developing part of Bridges' game. Great job facilitating in the pick and roll there.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Green, the pass to Bridges. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Anunoby. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. McBride with the ball. 12 points his last outing. Miller against Bridges from 11 feet away. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's McBride. He averages about 5 points a game. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Josh Green got this break going with the steal, looking for a chance to push it ahead, and he did just that.
And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Charlotte making some changes. Zawan's checked in, and it's Knippel in for Miller. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Malik Beasley comes in for Josh Hart. Landry Shamet's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Miles McBride.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
There's a good screen. Bangs home the trifecta.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Now, here's ball. He's defended by Alvarado. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for LaMelo Ball. And some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and Miller's subbed in for Ball. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Pass to Bridges. And he's good on the three ball. Bridges got 8.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Anunoby has the open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Salon. Here's Diabate. That one's in, his first shot this game.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
There's a screen by Robinson. Alvarado passes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now Alvarado beyond the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's been all about Miles Bridges for the Hornets. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Brandon Miller out there with Knippel. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Diabate in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now, here is Miller. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
When he first came into the league now, Mikal Bridges was not taking anybody off the bounce. Now he is.
Now, here is Miller. He's covered by Shamet. Miller, no luck. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Kings. And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Here he goes. Stolen by Robinson. Now, here's Shamet. Defense is right there. Inside. And stolen by Miller. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Knippel. And Knippel slams it in.
Good work by Knippel, getting involved on the break.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Bridges is checked in for the Hornets. Flash Green comes in for Pat Connaughton. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Launches a three. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
It's such a luxury to have a big man like Towns who shoots so efficiently from outside.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Kevin?
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. First one falls for him. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
Tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Now, here's Kenneth, and Robinson throws it down.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson was fully committed on that one.
Pass to Knipple. The tray. It's rebounded by Towns.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Bridges passes to Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 1-point Charlotte lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Knipple with the bucket.
That's his shot. When Knipple gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Fires the 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Towns sets the pick for Bridges. The kick out to Towns. Bridges outside. And he uses the glass on the lane. Bridges has got 6 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. And a new group in for the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Malik Beasley. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Landry Shamet.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Hart. He has 7.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Clarkson. Pass to Towns. Lets it go with the 3. Bridges with the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
From outside the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And McBride gets it to go. He's got 7.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And Green slams it in.
Boy, check out Josh Green, how quick he gets up to throw it down.
52 seconds left now here in the second. Towns, a screen on Ball. The 3. Good on the shot, and with that, the Charlotte lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Towns.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Now, here's Ball, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Clarkson. Hart outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McBride passes to Hart. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Takes it off the glass. Bridges has got 8 here in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Look here now at Charlotte. A month left to play. Dog days. A lot of teams on autopilot. They seem to be in that.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Hornets. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. They've got OG Anunoby. Miles McBride out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Ball from long range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Hart.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
Hornets leading by 9. Green with the ball. Bridges covering. And that one, good.
Boy, Bridges using his strength to get the and one to go and igniting his team in the process.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One of 7% from the line.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Bridges. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work, averaging about 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase. Got to love that effort for the second chance point.
Ball kicks to Green. Here's Bridges, and it goes down 2 points. Bridges has got 21 in the game.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Towns for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back over to you, Kevin.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Hey, Ball has tremendous confidence, oozing with confidence. He feels like he can cross up anybody defending.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Knipples checked in for Green. Towns with it, now guarded by Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
McBride on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And the 3 ball is good.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Pass to Bridges. A 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. They trail by 6.
Bridges playing right through the whistle that time. Love that determination.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Hornets?
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson comes in for Josh Hart, and it's Malik Beasley in for Miles McBride.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
To the middle, here's Plumlee. Another shot. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Akporti's checked in, and it's Clarkson in for Anunoby. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. You look at the Knicks. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, Charlotte. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
Checking out Charlotte.
They know the time to flip the switch is now. This final month for them is all about playing their best basketball. Let's see if they're able to pull it off.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Charlotte. Beasley for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Miller, no up.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Clarkson. Good. Nice job down low.
Nice counter move by Clarkson. The defense plays him to take it to the rack. He floats one in on him instead.
And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Hornets leading by 8. We've got Knipple, also Green out there. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Driving inside.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Bridges, no one around him. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Bridges finds Shamet. Clarkson for 3. Bridges for 3. And that one is off. Charlotte has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Bridges against Green. From short range. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Yes, sir. Bridges really asserting himself on offense. And when he's rolling like that,
and that one's good. Shamet.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, the Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Down low, Diabate. Robinson with the block.
he's normally good for at least a couple of throwbacks a game. Robinson a force on that defensive side of the ball.
Right side, Green. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Charlotte leading by 13. Green with the ball. Bridges covering. Green in the high post. He's against Bridges. And Bridges with the block.
Bridges' defense is so important to this team. He gives you some rim protection from the wing.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 11. Towns a screen on Green. Now Towns fires the three. That's off. Here's Kneppel. He's covered by Shamet. Yep, that goes down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Malik Beasley. And Miles McBride subbed in for Landry Shamet. And it's good.
How about Josh Hart making beautiful music all day long? They have no answer for him.
Cruise it down. What an assist.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Bridges. Anunoby outside. Now here's Bridges. Let's lose a three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Miller. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Now Anunoby. The long shot, no good. Here's Green. And he banks the layup in.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Charlotte.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Miles Bridges.
Boy, he was a man-child menace on the boards, outworking everybody. Boy, that's a tone setter for this team, too.
Shot clock at 6. And the 3 misses. New York shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Hart. Outside Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Oh, the slam dunk.
Nice job by Bridges. Doesn't always get enough credit for his playmaking.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And the team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Substitution on the court.
And here is James. And he stays with it. Another chance here. Robinson there for the rebound. And the Knicks with possession here. 15-point game. The 3 goes down. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly